Okay, and we are live. First of all, it's Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day, if that applies, or not. I guess, hopefully it applies all the time. And because of that, this time it's because of a concrete, real, immediate reason. I'm gonna have to be doing a short stream, as we'll be doing more Mother's Day things later in the day. But that's neither here nor there. Let's focus on the game instead. We're back with Oblivion. Yesterday we did a bunch of side quests around the area of Anvil. We had the one with the bandits, the one with the Daedras. I went to a couple of Daedra gates. We learned how to enchant our stuff with the Daedra gate potent crystal sigil thingies. We had to kill a battle mage for the Mages Guild. We had a haunted manor, which was really cool. And yeah. And then we left Anvil because it has no services. So instead we're gonna head over to Cheydinhal, the next town in our visit list. It also is the next location where we can get quests from the Fighters Guild. And, Doggy, why? Let me just close the door. There we go. I wonder what kind of style, not Bruma, Cheydinhal is gonna have. Bruma had a northern style, Anvil had a Mediterranean kind of style. What was the town we went to first? Kavach? No, the one before that. With a priory. Eh, whatever. I forgot its style. It must have been generic. Generic medieval fantasy. We haven't seen the Imperial Capital yet. Oh well. Ooh, speaking of the Fighters Guild, since we're going to be doing quests for the guilds, I was thinking of the factions. So far, we've only seen the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. Oh yeah, Skingrad and Coral. But Skingrad is a bit more built up. Coral, I guess it was more generic. I don't remember it. Ugh. I was thinking of taking the factions. The Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild are the major one we've seen. Along with the Blaze, the Imperial Guard a bit. The Mages Guild seems so far to be quite shaky. There's a power struggle, people are giving random, non-important tasks. Incompetent people are at the top. Reminds me of the Morrowind Mages Guild a bit. The Fighters Guild, on the other hand, is quite different from the Morrowind Mages Guild. Here we got a gate to Oblivion. So I gotta recharge my sword. Let's get this soul. What kind of soul gems do you need? Are all my soul gems full? Oh, I guess they are. Alright, cool. Huh. Alright, well, I guess they are. They're all full. That's good. I didn't know. Let me just discover the gate to Oblivion so we can fast travel there. Once we're back. I heard an iron route. You guys hear that? Ugh. I have. Let me try and hold my breath so I can get rid of this. The thingy. That's what I usually do. Hopefully this stops my hiccups. Here's the next abandoned fort on the road. Right at the crossroads. Oh, a goblin? We haven't fought goblins in a while. Boom! Yeah, that magical enchantment on my sword really does like double the damage it does. Especially if, and triple the damage if the people are weak to frost. Really cool. Really helps with our combat capabilities. I wonder what my next upgrade is gonna be. After a glass sword, what's gonna be the next thing? Well, probably, you know what? Probably magically enchanted like quest items are gonna be more powerful than my own Oblivion enchanted item. Roland Genrix's cabin. Let me go and check that out. Anyway, yeah, the guilds. Mage's Guild doesn't seem about as incompetent as it was in Morrowind. Except it's less cutthroat. The Mage's Guild had like some of the people who were like really on the game, on the ball, but the people in leadership were not that good. But now it's like maybe it's gonna be the opposite because we haven't finished yet, but still. Okay, I can't enter there. Whatever. The blades so far have been shown as only like failing their tasks, so it's not a great look. But back in Morrowind they were fine, you know, they helped the Nervine Prophecy fine enough. Without too many major issues, I think. What's that stone gonna give to me? Steed stone. No star shines upon this touchstone. And there's enemies. Dead. We just discovered this place because we're near and it's big and obvious. Okay, that's discovered. What is that enemy we're seeing right now? Oh. The dot can kill these guys, the damage over time. What the heck am I looking at? Oh boy. Let's not look too hard. Oh, a fireball missed. Come on, no. And it's gone. This cave has quite a path leading up to it. Okay. Dead. Don't even know why I bother blocking. The parent cave has a whole road to the map on it. Strange. Oh well. Almost at Cheydinhal. Can I see the town from here? I don't actually. It's hard to see through the trees, but I think I can see it a bit, maybe. Black Waterside Stables. Knights of the Torn Lodge in Cheydinhal. Let's look at what the Knights of the Torn are. Never heard of them. Castle Cheydinhal. Is that how you're supposed to pronounce that? Cheydinhal? Cheydinhal. Check out the Knights of the Torn Lodge. It sounds important. It's like a whole manor. The gate was left open. Oh, it was illegal to enter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're not. As the newest member of the Knights of the Thorn, I bid you welcome.
Hey, what's going on?
Reynald Germain. No, don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town.
Oh, we do have a quest
Maybe
here.
he can help you. He's
About
staying
that.
over at the Newlands Lodge. Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Okay, bye.
Farewell.
So we do have at least one quest to do here. It's gonna be a long road to get to Breville. But we do have this Dark Brotherhood quest on the way. To assassinate one guy. Let's check out the town proper. I may also mark on my map the quest about the twin separated at birth.
What is it, sir?
Hello.
He preaches.
Blah blah blah.
I spoke with Deetsan at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy about being in the guild.
Deetsan.
You too.
We should look for a general shop to sell our things. Let's see, there's an inn nearby. There's two inns nearby. The Newland Lodge and the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. Wow. That's some fierce competition right there. Hello?
Is there something I can do for you?
Do you have a twin brother clone?
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once.
Oh.
You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
I don't think you're gonna like what you're gonna see.
Have you heard about Quat? They say that
Okay, bye.
this reunion will be the happiest day of
Yes.
my life.
What's new with you?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently. I steered clear of them.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Take care.
You
What?
too.
Cicero Varus.
I believe I heard a Benaris is in town. You should check out the Elven Gardens district. A Benaris wouldn't be seen anywhere else.
Benaris. Oh, that's the guy I'm looking for.
It's a simple
think.
job. Go get a journal from Fallen Rock Cave. Shouldn't that be a cinch for a fighter guild contract? Goodbye.
Benaris Manor. Yeah, there's a Benaris here, apparently.
Welcome to the Newlands Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydinhal, not counting the chapel.
Aha.
This is a dark elf bar.
Oh.
Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting is fine with me too, only the guard objects, and they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call.
Mm-hmm.
Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging Dark Elves, and never shall the twain meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark Elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic Imperial mission attitude with a dose of salt.
Interesting.
Bye.
The Dark Elves here are not like the Dark Elves over in Morrowind, who are all
Muscles on you.
very pious.
Blade and bone. Yeah, I don't care who you are. I ain't talking to you.
Okay, cool.
Treasure holes near Cheydinhal, Fort Nassau, and Fort Fassian, though. Bad news. I haven't heard much about them.
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself.
Good day. Hello.
More people to talk to.
Yeah,
A lot of orcs.
And why do I care? Yeah, I don't need you. So what are you asking me for? What? That Griand Garana is really full of herself. You too.
Get lost. or I'll pull your arm off.
Are you guys like a traveling mercenary band? What's going
Yeah,
on?
I'm Bazir Grogars. I got protection from the Orem gang, so don't... Boss Uglies and Cheydinhal are the Orems. Don't mean nothing to you. You is the outside. Just stay outside, and everything's Mr. Tinker.
A rival
See,
gang to the
hello.
Thieves Guild.
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Water.
Interesting. Let me see the style of the houses. They were tall like in Skingrad. But are they gonna have any influence from Morrowind? There's lots of dark elves.
Go take your break.
It's about time.
Nah. Not really. Not really. Mostly wood, it looks like.
Hail!
Mariana and Sharia, hostess of Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu parvenu,
Ooh.
but his steward, Naspia Cosma, does her best to coach him on the finer points of imperial etiquette.
Interesting.
Our most celebrated citizen is Raith Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio.
Rife Latendis. We should check it out.
You mean the Holy Hermit of Anvil?
The Holy Hermit of Anvil.
Poor Tivola. I hear she's burning Cheydinhal inside out, looking for her husband Raith.
Oh.
I hope nothing bad has happened to him.
So, the painter's missing, huh?
Otembar, Fighters Guild Guardian. Maybe you saw me in the arena a couple years ago. I was a contender. I got out while I still had the original set of legs, arms, and eyes.
There's replacements?
Fighters Guild is a perfect place for me now.
Like with magic or what?
Raith Lathandis is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. By all accounts,
Nah, stop it!
I worked the arena in the Imperial City for a while. Got up to Gladiator, then took a powder. A guy could get hurt, you know. Go to it.
I am Naspia Cosma, Cheydinhal's steward.
Ooh, the
I
steward.
offer introductory training with blades and may condescend to accept you as a student.
Huh.
Hey, you're the...
Yeah.
To be frank, I prefer a career in the arena to this paper pusher's position.
Aren't you supposed to help the Count with the Imperial ways? Wait, it's midnight? No, it's noon. No. Those are the two inns. We have some idea of what we're looking for now. Let's see. Borbas's goods in store. Borba's goods and stores.
Keld of the Isles, guardian of the Fighters Guild.
Huh.
And how did I achieve that high rank, you ask? Patience, caution. Slow and steady wins the race, my father always said. Careless fighters get one last white shirt and a box.
Ew.
Not me.
So many Fighters Guild people outside the Fighters Guild.
I settled down here. Nice place. Little slow, but it suits me. Burrs Grokash is a bear sometimes, but I got thick-skinned. Doesn't bother me. Gonradel can teach you about acrobatic. Take care.
What about Grauzgash? We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I
Ooh.
know what's wanted.
Any quests, treasures?
I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine out east along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old Ayleid ruin. Might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Let me have a look. Cal the Druid. Fortify Marksman, Fortify Alchemy, Detect Life, Drain Blade. Huh. Fine Bow. Guide to Anvil, Breville. We're gonna need a guide to Breville. Let's
An
pick it up.
excellent deal.
Let's pick up some of these guys. We can read them and sell them later. Repair hammers, arrows. Any potions of healing? No. Oh well. Let me sell some things. The rings we don't need.
A good price for a good...
Let's see if I can have more than one ring at a time.
An excellent... That's a good deal. That's more than I'd usually... You made...
Oh, we leveled up. We don't get the best of prices, but it's fine.
You made a good price, an excellent fine track. You drive a that's a fair. That's a good deal. That's a fair deal.
Next. This is everything we don't want. I'll let me keep some of these books I don't particularly want gone.
You drive a hard bargain. That's more than I'd usually pay. You made a good bit of gold. You drive a hard bargain.
Don't sell the soul gems. Hailstorm, hey, that's a decent spell-ish. That's fine.
A good price for a...
The dog is here. A doggy. Bye, doggy.
Another Farewell.
Let's have a look at the guides. Guide to Anvil. Since we've already been here. Alicia Otis, Guide to Anvil. Sweet Debella, Lady of Love. Bless us in our children. My name is Alicia Otis, and I'd like to tell you all about Anvil. The seat of Anvil County is by the sea. At the first glance, it is very pretty, but when you examine it closely, it turns out to be quite unpleasant. The water views are charming, but on the docks in the harbor district, outside of town, you will find many sailors and tramps and dirty persons of little worth. Castle Anvil is clean and well ordered, with some walls. Castle Anvil, the ruler, an excellent ruler, a godly woman. Districts of Anvil. There's 5 districts. Chapel Gate, a chapel, Guild Gate, West Gate, Harbor Side. Let's check out Cheydinhal. RK, bless my body and soul. My name is Alicia Otis, and I'd like to tell you all about Cheydinhal. The first impression of the visitors to Cheydinhal is of broad green parklands, graceful willows along the banks of the Corbolo, neatly groomed gardens and flowering shrubs. Cheydinhal looks prosperous with a clean, well-trimmed house and neat stonework, ornamental with striking designs of glass, metal, and wood. Other beneath the pleasing appearance: crime, scandal, corruption. Cheydinhal is divided into 3 districts. The north on the hill is the castle. A road runs east-west below the castle from East Gate to West Gate. The Corbolo Rivers runs roughly north-south from this road, dividing the southern Cheydinhal into 2 districts. Chapel in the east, Market in the west. In Market District, which is where we are, lies all the shops and guild halls. Chapel District is the chapel and Cheydinhal's residences. Bridges span the Corbolo, north and south. Cheydinhal lies in the Nibian east. Its culture is shaped by the Dark Elves immigrants who immigrated here in the past half a century from Morrowind. Many of these immigrants were fleeing Morrowind's rigid society and heathen temple theocracy. In Cyrodiil, they hope to find a stimulating commercial space atmosphere inspired by Zenitar's patronage. One of these immigrants is the Count. The Count is now Count Cheydinhal, Andal Indaris of House Lalu in Morrowind, but he came to Cheydinhal searching for greater opportunity. His sudden rise to the highest ranks of Cyrodiilic nobility is hard to explain. Most old families of Cyrodiil rightly regard him as a presumptuous upstart. Discovery of the Count's wife, Lady Lathlas Indarils, badly battered and dead at the foot of the county hall stairs, immediately attracted scandal and rumors of the Count's dissipations. Rages and infidelity suggest a darker mystery behind her death. The chapel is poorly attended. The Count sets a poor example. He never sets foot in the chapel. But perhaps it's from fear of divine judgment that he avoids placing himself there. This chapel's cleric is Eredil, the living saint of RK, a tireless crusader against the wicked practice of necromancy. Both Cheydinhal's inns appear respectable from the outside, but the Newlands Inn is owned by a wicked, profane, dark elf ruffian. The Cheydinhal Bridge is owned by a dignified, devout imperial matron, so I'm sure you know which place will serve you good, reasonable food, and which will provide you with safe, clean bed where you will unlikely to be murdered for your purse. The owner proprietor of the Cheydinhal's bookstore is Makna, an Argonian and a ruder, more disagreeable creature I have never met. Under this, his section of books is excellent and his price is reasonable. The poorest of Cheydinhal's residences are bright and clean, with well-groomed grounds. The citizens think of no inconvenience when you step in to admire the furniture and appointments, provided you do this at decent hours. Be warned, many of the residents seem respectable to all appearance, but no sooner do they open their mouths than they reveal themselves to be evil brutes. You will not wish to miss the house of Cheydinhal's most notable citizens, the painter. And let's check out Breville. Good to know that we should take this with a grain of salt. Mora Mother Mild, make us hale and hearty. My name is Alessia Otis, and I'd like to tell you all about Breville. Breville is the dark grate of the sewer drain where foul and unappetizing debris collect. It is the poorest and dirtiest of Cyrodiil's towns, the oldest and shabbiest, the most plagued by criminals, drunkards, and skooma eaters, and most popular with beast folks and foreigners. All Breville lacks is a coven of Daedra worshippers to make it the perfect pit of villainy. And many rumors suggest that even more evil and depraved worships is practiced secretly by Breville's wicked heathens. The town is grey, grim and depressing. The climate is damp and the atmosphere foul because of the fetid channels of the Larcius River that serve as Braville sewers, and because of the rank swamps of the lowland margins of the Niben Bay, where insects and disease breed in abundance. The architecture of the town is remarkable for its unequal ugliness and disorder. The houses, shops, and guilds are built from cracked and splintered timbers, soft from rot, and green with mold and mildew. It's a pity that they do not fall down, for they might be rebuilt in a more pleasing manner, but rather they continue to grow on top of each other, like mounded middens reaching lofty heights of 3 or 4 stories. Beggars and thieves lounge indolently on balconies overhanging the streets and dump their refuse directly upon the unfortunate passerbys. Whole families live in teetering shacks on the tops of the buildings in an unimaginable squalor. Breville's people are dirty and dishonest. They live little better than goblins in caves squatting in filth. In filthy, tumble-down shacks, the towns are divided into 2 classes: the smugglers, skooma eaters, bandits, thieves, and murderers, and the wretched beggars and fools that these criminals prey upon. Breville is ruled by crime lords, and the town guard lives in the pocket of the skooma kingpins. Don't be surprised to find that there are many Argonians and Khajiit in this miserable place, since Elsewhere and Black Marsh are close by. But you may be surprised to find many orcs there. However, beast folks are comfortable in the company of other beast folk, as are thieves and brutes naturally drawn to the company of one another. Breville is not organized into orderly district. However, some landmarks may serve to warn the unfortunate visitor. The castle is approached by the rickety bridge. The chapel to the west. The shops and guilds are arranged in a line in the back wall. Between the chapel and the shops and guilds are Breville's ramshackle slums and tenements. The castle is only sturdy, blah blah blah, is the only sturdy stone-built building. The chapel stonework is in poor repairs and covered with mold and mildew. The graveyard is surrounded by ramshackle unpainted fanes. The inn is a disgrace. The guild, by contrast, are relatively clean, dry, and quiet, and one forced by necessity to spend the night in Breville might be justified in joining the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild, despite their savage and godless ways, simply to be assured a safe place to sleep. The shops are no worse than any other feature of Breville, and you may be more safe in them from assaults or murder on account of the prodigious provisions merchants must take to protect themselves from the thieves. Good to know.
Yes?
We already bought stuff here.
Bye.
Let me sell.
What can I do?
Let me sell.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's
There we go.
Another satisfied customer.
Let me see if I can have more than one ring on at the same time. No, it's only one at a time. Okay, whatever. Give me fortify strength. Let me sell the reflect ring.
What can I interest you in?
Boom.
Thank you.
1,000 monies.
Be seeing you.
Okay, let's check out the store across. Might be the bookshop. You know what? There wasn't any mention of a smithy in here. Makna's book. Oops, it's closed. Really? At 1 PM it's closed?
Yes.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm Urani Lervu, Castle Mage. Perhaps you've been warned off me as a scandalous, blasphemous scoffer and cynic.
Mm-hmm.
The characterization is completely accurate. I despise the gods and those who bow before them.
Mm-hmm.
You worship the 9 divines, perhaps. Have they ever helped or harmed you?
Well, they help a bit.
Not.
They
Now,
helped.
worship a Daedra Lord, and you get effects. Bad ones, of course, but clear and measurable effects.
Pretty sure I got cured of my ailments.
The Azura Coven in the Gerals north of Cheydinhal. Nice folks. Nothing like the blood-drinking Daedra worshippers everyone raves about. A waste of time, of course, worshipping gods in the first place. But at least they're not raving lunatics.
Mm-hmm.
Be seeing you.
So I know where the shrine to Arzura is. Here's the castle. We can ask the Lord there about maybe some quests. Maybe. Hey guys, any quests for an adventurer? We'll talk about Morrowind or something. I'm not sure why everybody from the castle and the guilds are just out and about. Kind of weird. Is the count missing too? No. Hello.
I am Andal Indaris, Count Cheydinhal. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself.
Jeez. Can I buy a house?
Concerning this...
Okay.
The head of the Elder Council, and...
Yeah.
Just look around. Is not Cheydinhal the model of civic rule?
What about the gang?
No, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people.
Mm-hmm.
I admit to sharing the common enthusiasm for the arena. It is barbaric, but the stakes of life or death make the drama irresistibly compelling.
It's fine.
You too.
Did an arena in Morrowind too, but you couldn't join it from what I
I'm
saw.
listening.
Pretty sure you can join the arena in this game. Let's have a look for the guilds and the houses and stuff. Also, do I have the quest marked for the painter? There we go. We're gonna need it. Okay, the chapel is our next destination. Hello.
How goes it? What can I do for you?
Hello, Shelly.
I understand that Hill the Tall will teach alteration to anyone willing to pay.
Cool.
Have a good day now.
Here we are.
It's you. Hi.
It's me. Whomst am I? A couple of towns of towns of houses. All the orcs' houses. This one's boarded up. Boarded up abandoned house. Let's check it out. Oh, a book. The Waters of Oblivion. Nothing new. Basement. Abandoned basement, excuse me. Or abandoned house basement. Oh. Hole in the wall. Huh. Well, that's good to know.
What is the color of night?
I'm just gonna walk away from that one. I mean, we have the quest to join the Dark Brotherhood. We just haven't done it yet. So just mild spoilers. What is the color of night? I wonder what the answer is gonna be. Where's the exit? There it is. I wonder if it's a coincidence that the only Dark Elf Count is also the one with the Dark Brotherhood in his town. Somebody's house. Somebody's house. That's a big one. Riverview. Somebody else's house.
Stand clear.
Okay. What is it? Are you guys like investigating?
I'm sorry. No one except for Cheydinhal City Guard are allowed inside this home.
What is
Due
it?
to outstanding fines owed to the city, Aldous Arthurand's property has been seized and is now sealed until further notice. Good day.
Good to know. Let's check out that Crusader inside the Chapel of Arcade. A Crusader against Necromancy. Where they at?
Hi!
Hi.
In that capacity, I am pleased to offer advanced training in speechcraft.
Ooh, speechcraft.
There's much I can
I
show
would
you.
like that, actually.
I closely supervise the priests and healers of Cheydinhal Chapel, so they might more closely approach the sacred ideals of our faith.
Where's that living saint we've been hearing about?
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Levana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
Good to know.
I can't believe the ridiculous new... Good day.
Now, where's that living saint we've been hearing about? God, the gods did something positive for me. Chapel Hall? Hello? Living saint? No? The guy against necromancy? No? Okay. Anyway, I want to get some speechcraft training for it for sure. So we'll just have to find the guilds and take a nap there. Lots of quests around Cheydinhal. Whoa!
Get out of my way before I have you slapped in irons.
Okay.
What are you? Time is it?
Okay.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I don't know you, and I don't care to know
He goes around saying that to everybody. Okay, here's the Fighters Guild. Where's the Mages Guild? I know we can get quests from the Fighters Guilds too.
I'm listening.
Ooh, a smithy. The Marching Rider. Let's check it out. Do I need to repair my equipment? Kind of, maybe a bit. The Kvatch Cuirass needs a bit of repairs. Boop.
The March Rider sells and repairs weapons and armor.
Hello.
They charge me 5 gold for littering. Littering! I barely make that in a year.
What?
These fines are ridiculous.
You don't make 5 gold in a year?
Did you know we have the finest horses in Cyrodiil? Right here in town? What can I interest you in?
Captain Cordon's Saber. Absorb blade on strike, absorb agility, absorb endurance. Neat.
Farewell.
Oh well. What is this? Dungeons and Dragons levels of economy where our gold is 100 copper? People have a ton of gold on them all the time. If I was to buy your sword for 1,000 gold, will you sell it? Whatever. Now where's the Mages Guild? Oh, there it is. They're like in almost the same building. Let's take a nap and pick up some quests.
Good day.
Good day.
Well, to be honest, I don't think we have much of a team in the Cheydinhal Guild Hall.
Oh.
We lack leadership, and individually, we aren't very skilled.
How promising.
Only mages who have got... Did you hear? that someone played yet another prank on Jean Frisol. That's Falcar's responsibility.
Falcar.
You too.
Can I take a nap in here? Yes. They usually realize the life you've been living, the punishment your body has taken. There are limits to what your body can do. Perhaps you reach them. You wonder what it's like to grow old. Well, now you know. Anyway, look. Let's get up some strength and endurance. What was it?
How goes it?
Good afternoon.
What's new with you?
Sounds like the Empire has given up on stopping the Suma trade and elsewhere. And I hear the tribal chiefs are supporting the Renredra Kryn.
If the Empire isn't going to stop...
I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here.
I thought you were one of the more enthusiastic persons.
Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I'm afraid you'll have to... I heard that one of the skin... be seeing you.
Good day.
I'm Ilanui. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful?
I think I'm still an apprentice.
Perhaps it seems silly, but our love is the most important thing in all creation. Orentur and I spend all our time together in the High Elf way.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Orentur doesn't like to brag, but no one can match the reflect spells he can cast.
Ooh.
The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Carahil. That would be Good luck with you. What can I interest you in?
Any restore health potions. Potions of healing. Potions of health. They just fortify health. Oh well.
I appreciate your bit. You too.
Next.
Good. A pleasure to speak with.
Skip.
Farewell.
Next.
I'm Trevond, the Red Guard, Mages Guild evoker. Surprised? Yes, you don't see many Red Guards in the Mages Guild.
Mm-hmm.
We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. Wizards steal souls and tamper with minds. If you use magic, you're weak or wicked. My family didn't approve of my vocation, so I had to come to Cyrodiil for my education.
Cool.
I admit, I still have strong prejudices against necromancy, summoning, and illusion. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and I'm uneasy about tampering with others' minds and trafficking with Daedra.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Daedra cults aren't necessarily evil, of course. In nearby Morrowind, for example, they worship Daedra in the temple. The Azura Shrine north of town, up Lake Arius Way, for instance. My progress through the ranks here will be slow. If you're looking for the most powerful spells,
Where's Falcar?
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
They have a good reflect spell. No.
You too.
Where the heck is that guild mage person, Falcar? Like one level up? No. What? 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 Am I missing something? The basement, maybe?
Good to see you.
Well met.
Oh, there they are.
I'm Magician Orentur of the Mages Guild. You'll need...
Where the heck is Falcar?
Trevor. Good day.
Is it?
Falcar, where are you? Basement? Basement. It's very cozy in the Cheydinhal Guild.
Good to see you.
Falcar!
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
I am.
The guild is still... Necromancy may... Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Better be good.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key.
Alright.
Without recommendation, by all means, I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhal Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here.
Well, that seems to be about the same for every place.
I believe I explained. Do you understand? Take care.
Go to talk to Deed-san. Where are they at? There they are.
Well met.
Hello.
We can talk, so long as Falkar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falkar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you?
Buoyancy. A new spell.
Just perform the task. Good day.
Let's check out what it does. Water breathing and feather on self. That sounds important. Let me go and train my speechcraft though, because that's what I wanted to do anyway. Ow. Ow. To the chapel. Come on. Here we are.
Ganradhel. I train dogs. People. I teach them advanced.
Good day.
Where's that healer we just saw? No.
I'm Arandel, living saint of Arche, and the chapel's chief crusader against the wicked practice of necromancy.
Cool.
It's a scandal that the Mages Guild has... The current Archmage, Hannibal Traven, is true and bold to prohibit necromancy, reversing the Guild's shameful past policies of official tolerance. They charged me...
Yeah, okay.
Farewell.
Where is that healer with that teaches speechcraft? Undercroft. I can check out the halls. Back there? Hey.
I am Gruyan Garana.
Speechcraft.
I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
Huzzah.
Bye.
Okay, now to the well. The Mages Guild's well. Let's go check it out. Get the ring, get Vidkun, get out of the well. Doesn't sound that hard. Here's the well. Here's the key. Oh boy. I can't cast this spell because I'm too low leveled. There's Vidkun. Oh, that's it? How do I go back? Oh, there it is. Letter to Cheydinhal. What's the ring looks like? Ring of Burden. Doesn't do anything. Not even magical. Alright then. Wonder how that happened. Let's talk to Deed-san. There they are.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate.
What,
it
already?
May affect your recommendation.
Hmm.
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. He's dead? Oh, I knew it. I just knew something like this had happened. Falkar must have known, and yet he said nothing. How could he allow this to happen? Thank you for letting me know. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well, I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Alright then.
Goodbye.
Let me just drop the ring somewhere. I don't really need it anymore. Boop. 150 weight units. That's what it was.
Yes. Have you noticed a change in the well water recently?
A change in the well water. It's because of the dead body. The fundamentals of alchemy. Now we have a map marker, but maybe look around a bit. They're going account book, major heal other, consume health. Guide to the Imperial City. I'm probably gonna need to read that. Praise Akatosh. Bless the Empire and all its people. My name is Alicia Otis, and I'd like to tell you all about the Imperial City. Who do you think lives in the Imperial City? Uriel Septim, Emperor of Tamriel, Defender of the Faith, and Descendant of the Sainted Tiber Septim. Lord Talos, the Holy God of the State and Law, and our blessed Nine Divines. I all know the Emperor to be good and holy man, for he may often be seen in the Temple of the Wand, making his devotions to the Nine Divines and the communions to the Saints. Where does he live? In the Imperial Palace, in the center of the Imperial City, in the white and gold tower, which was built many ages ago by the goddess Daedra-loving Aelids. How fine it is that the stones raised high by this ancient evil empire are now reconsecrated as a monument to the imperial justice and piety. People who visit the Imperial Palace like to walk among the graves of the saints and counts, battle mages and emperors, and gaze with wonder upon the white gold tower, which can be seen from many places within the city. The Elder Council chamber here cannot be entered, and though you may marvel at their curious ancient armors, you will soon want to be away from the rude and discourteous Imperial guards. Imperial City districts. 10 districts, a Temple District, the Arboretum. Oh, I live in the Temple District of the Imperial City. It is a very pretty place. You are welcome to visit me, my husband, and my daughter when you come to worship at the Temple of the One. The Arboretum. A beautiful garden, you will find famous statues of the Nine Divines. In the center, you'll find the statue of Lord Talos, Emperor Septim. But it is right that Talos should have the place of honor rather than Akatosh, King of the Gods. It is the scheming pride of the Elder Gods, who sought favor with the sons of Talos. The Market District. The Arcane University. This place is unspeakably dirty and unkept, no better than a slum. You'll never find the students or wizards outside in the air, for they are squatting in their dark dungeons, poring over profane texts. Within the Archmage's Tower is hidden the Imperial Orrery, which the mages use to study the sky. Such fools! Mages seem to have a great library, but they hoard jealous rights themselves. Imperial Waterfront is a terrible place. It is not uncommon to tumble some over the bodies of women and children who have been murdered here. Imperial Prison. The prisons are very horrible and cruel. But do I find any prisoners in these cells? No, for the watch is lazy. The arena. Well, I'll tell you about this place, for you have no need to visit it. Only idle or foolish people come here to throw their money away on games of chance, or to spill their own blood when they would better devote themselves to exterminate the armies of the robbers and beggars. Okay, cool. Anyway. Black soul gems. Necromancy. There's no evidence of a recommendation, but I found black soul gems. He's gonna eat their souls.
Hi there.
Good
Hi there.
evening. What's new with you?
Hey.
What's
Saw a mud
this?
crab a couple of days
Black
ago.
soul
Ugly little
gems?
animals.
Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council.
That's nice.
In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate.
You still need help about this situation,
Take
or
care.
it's not over yet, is it?
Disgusting.
Oh well. Let's jump over to the Fighters Guild, see what they have to offer, and that'll be that for today. We just visited the town and took a look around, but that means tomorrow we can do all the quests. The finds, the Fighters Guild quest, the missing painter, the brother, the stuff, the other things and such. Maybe check out the Shrine to Arzura. Hey guys.
Greeting. What can I do?
Already spoke with you.
How do you do?
Already spoke with you.
Yes?
Hello? I guess we already spoke with you. Where can I get my new mission? I'm supposed to get a quest here. Who's the leader around here? Hello? There's a smithy down here. Why is everybody all over the place? Anyway, I'm sure that I was told to report here. Report here for a quest.
You here looking for work, meat? Maybe you want a contract?
Contract, yes.
This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odin Bar, both guardian rank.
What rank am I?
I'm sorry. I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine.
Oh.
That's your job.
Alright. That's it?
Hi there. Move your ass, boot.
I think we can just fast travel there. I already know what the Desolate Mine is. We already explored it, I think. Oh, no, we haven't. I explored the Barren Cave. Excuse me. Where is this? Oh, there's the Shrine to Arzura. Okay. Let's make it the Desolate Mine, I guess. We can go and do a quick checkout. Nightfall is about to fall. Ow. To the mine. So, are people supposed to be working in there? Like the... What the heck? Those are goblins? What the heck? I didn't recognize them for a moment. Headless zombie? What human zombie, not a goblin zombie? A humanoid zombie. I'm just gonna loot everything. So I have goblins taking over this desolate mines. Ooh, Varus stones can be used to recharge my magical items, huh? Oh, hey, there are people here. Hey guys. Here's your weapons shipment.
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. I hope you brought weapons for us.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible creatures. And they've made this mine too dangerous for the workers.
Hmm.
The Imperial City is densely urbanized. You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the weapons to my other 2 men.
Okay, cool.
Good day.
Ah, you've got the weapons. Let's talk about that weapons shipment you brought.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I long to sink a blade into some goblin flesh.
Are you guys gonna survive this?
A blade. Fantastic. Let us take the fight to these vile creatures. Filthy animal. Please the 9 with...
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting.
You're the one with the weapons shipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I need a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
A hammer. Excellent. Good for bashing in puny goblin skulls.
Wonder what would happen if I just gave the weapons in reverse.
Only good goblin is a... You've seen waste shrines in the wilderness? Okay.
I've given the weapons to the Tree Fighters Guild's member. Oh, they're all members. We should not clear the mine. How big of a battle are we expecting? Savage goblins. Oh. Huh. Pretty big battle. Ooh, a dead worker.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
I'm just warming up.
You pathetic worm. There's more showing up every time. It's a pretty big battle-ish. Though we seem to have the numbers. Uh-oh. Ow! Ooh, ow! Ouch! That one hurt a lot.
I fought mudcrab. Let's get this over with.
Boom. Are we done here? Aha!
Well, they're all taken care of now. Good work there, soldier. Get back to Grokash and get your payment.
That was neat.
Good going.
So they ran out of the arrows over there. Their arrow quiver is empty. Let's get out of here. Okay, well, we'll just do this quick and then we'll stop there for today. Shorter-ish. Still, once again, another shorter stream. As it's becoming tradition. Also, I feel like my compass just broke. That's fine, I can just orient myself
Anytime, friend. I'm right here.
Ooh, that's a mage's guild. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, maybe I can't orient myself that much. There's the Fighters Guild. Kind of annoying that my compass broke, but as long as it eventually gets fixed, it should be fine. Hey.
Haven't you taken care of that weapon shipment yet?
It's done.
You got the weapons there and cleared the mine with no casualties. Better than I expected from you. Here's your reward and a little bonus.
Advancement?
Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild.
Yay. Next contract.
You're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Dunton.
Coral, huh?
Goodbye.
New quest. A full-on new quest. Also, let me try and fix this compass, because I feel like that's going to be important later on. Let me go back to the desolate mine. Maybe that could help. I think it's fast travel that broke the compass, so if I fast travel again, it might unbreak it. Come on, don't break. Come on. Uh-oh. Are we in an infinite loading screen? Well, we should have saved. We should have had a bunch of saves when I was going around the building, so that shouldn't be too bad. Uh-oh. Oh, I heard a sound. Heard the noise. I'm hearing noises. Come on. Okay, well, it seems like it's bugged out. Oh well. That'll be the stream for today. I'll see if I can fix this off stream. See you guys for tomorrow. Bye-bye.